I get that red sensation hydrangea that I've been seeing on the set. I really want to present it in the garden because not only is it such a wow, and Roberta's always gives us a really nice price point as they did here, this is going to be a wow from early summer right up to fall.
Non-stop.
Non-stop, it's going to look like this.
Yeah.
Devin Wallen's here with us from Roberta's. This red sensation, which is really like a bright magenta raspberry pink, is really the only one that we know of that gives you this color with continuous blooms.
That's exactly what is all about. These are all real flowers, and that's what makes this hydrangea so special. It is the first ever red re-blooming hydrangea. Amazing. And it just, look at the amount of flowers that it makes. It's gorgeous, they're fluffy, and they are large blooms.
Okay, and you guys, this is really what you're getting. Like, this is what it looks like, and it's going to be really nice and compact because these don't get to be like 6 feet tall, right?
It's a great size. It actually gets a little bit wider than it does tall. About 3 feet tall max, and about 4 feet wide. So it's great for along the front of your house. What are you thinking?
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking if you have the big hydrangeas, you could always put this in front.
Absolutely.
But I like these smaller sizes because now maybe I do a row of them going down the driveway.
Exactly.
Or, you know, and they are stunning. I can also, at this size, keep them in a container, right?
You totally can. You know, the party pots, party planters that we have are the perfect size for these in a container. But it's really all about these flowers. They're large. They're like 6 to 8 inches across. And what we were mentioning earlier, these are continuous re-blooming hydrangeas. So you're not just going to have flowers like these for 2 weeks, like those hydrangeas you pick up at the grocery store or the garden centers. You get 2 weeks of flowers and that's it. These will give you 4, 5 months of blooms like this every single year.
Look at the center of the flowers. They almost look like someone is really good with beadwork and put like come in here again. Like, I want everyone to know this is really the flower. This is what it looks like. It almost looks like we've embellished it with beads.
Isn't that gorgeous?
It's so pretty. It doesn't look real, I assure you. Everything you see out here, every flower is real, growing from the red sensation hydrangea plant. Now, we're going to ship this to you for free, and here's what we're going to ship you.
Yeah, look at it.
What you get. Well, this answers my question, will I get a bloom this year?
You will. That's one of the very best things about the red sensation is that they are renowned for their abilities to bloom that very first year. So you're going to have flowers this year, 2025. A lot of hydrangeas will take 2 to 3 years before you get your first flowers. Not with this.
Now, do they start out this color? Because I'm noticing this is much lighter than what we see right here.
Absolutely, and you can also see it on this guy I have over here. So the way that the flowers really, truly start, they'll start off as a green. My uncle Eric likes to say they look like broccoli, and they also will start off small. Now, as they grow, and they will actually get, the flowers will get bigger and bigger and bigger.
I can see that here.
And here you can see it. And as they grow larger, they're also going to take on those rich raspberry colors, which makes the red sensation such an incredible hydrangea.
Now, I just noticed the soil is available. We just popped that up, so if you want to put them in a container, we'll send you the soil, and we'll even ship the soil to you for free. The soil is available. Not much left to go around, though. The continuous blooming, not only is that great because you get so many months of flowers that look just like this, it also makes pruning not so worrisome.
Absolutely. You know, those old school hydrangeas that are not re-bloomers, if you prune those at the wrong time, shucks, you might have just pruned away all your flowers for the entire year. These ones, you want to go cut some flowers, you can cut them at any time, and you're never going to cut away your flowering potential. So you're always going to have flowers, and that's why we love them, because they're so dang reliable.
Now, I have seen the blue, I've seen white, the limelight. How unusual is it to get, like, how unusual is this red sensation? Because I can't even think in my garden centers where I've seen like these bright shocks of pink hydrangeas.
You absolutely won't, and that's because these were actually bred over in the Netherlands. These hydrangeas have the best genetics, and it took years and years for them to create them, and then for us to bring them over here. You won't find these red sensation elsewhere.
This is a true story. You know why you won't find them anywhere else? Because back when before his dad retired, his dad and his uncles spent decades creating relationships.
Absolutely.
You guys know the greeters' kids and their grandkids now. That's what happens when you have a family-owned American company that spent decades creating these connections. So when the breeders in the Netherlands are ready to release the red sensations, they don't call the depot store, they call Eric Wallin. I think Devin wants to present those on QVC, and that really is the difference. So you're getting some. I mean, that is.
No,
I always want to tell
100%.
people that, like, it's the simple reason you don't see these other places. It is that commitment for decade after decade to bring you something unique, and then QVC is able to say, well, let's do it for 3 easy payments of $9.67. You won't find this out there.
And well, what's even better is thanks to the ability of us being on QVC. For this value, we're able to bring you a plant this size. Elsewhere, you know, a hydrangea in a pot like this, and it's going to take you years to get to size. Exactly, and we ship for free.
Now, if you don't think that's a big deal, go to any other online retailer and try and find a $30 plant that they'll ship you for free.
Oh, I know.
They'll charge you like $15 to $20 to ship a lot of times.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's talk about size. But anyway, that's just a little backstory. I want you to understand why we're able to do this. So
they're so
This
gorgeous.
is what you send.
This is what we ship. By the end of the first season, this is what it'll look like. It's gorgeous.
It's
and
perfect.
Then by the time that they've met their full maturity, by like the 2nd or 3rd year, this is what your plant will look like. And Sandra, these are going to start blooming in the middle of summertime, and because they're re-bloomers, they're going to go all the way till your first frost.
You guys, the size of these flowers, they're like almost
so soft.
This one back here is like almost as big as my head. But on a plant that stays compact and stays shocking, bright, gorgeous, pink. How much sun do they need?
So that's a great question. These love about a half a day of sunlight. They're very easy to grow. They like to be watered regularly. Don't forget, everything comes with our growing guide, which has instructions and our Gotta Grow guarantee. Now, most of us will have this beautiful raspberry red blooms, but if you want it even more like cherry red, consider picking up a bag of this acid boost fertilizer, and this is actually going to deepen the color of the red a little bit more.
Oh, that's interesting.
So that's really cool.
Okay, that is cool. So here's what I want you to know. Lots of people are buying more than one.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have an unlimited supply. I think we just already kind of explained to you how they even got them in the first place. So, you know, when they're done for this year, they're done. I don't know if they'll be back next year, but I can tell you what we have this year is limited. 3 easy payments of $9.67, free shipping and handling. And if yours don't grow like this in the first year, well, guess what? You're still okay because we do a guarantee.
We do. Thank you, Sandra. We want to assure your satisfaction for perennials like these hydrangea, which I didn't mention. They are long-lived perennials, very winter hardy. And then annuals and tropicals for 90 days from the time of shipment. So if for any reason your results don't match your expectations, just give us a call.
They are so fantastic, under $29. Now, here's the organic potting mix. Who else ships you potting mix?